Alright, so today I did another variation of the ways you can climb up a certain stairs problem, or a certain set of stairs problem. But this time it was number of ways you can climb up n stairs, taking 1 to k steps at a time, while also not being able to step on a certain number of stairs. So the array that lets you know which stairs you can step on is given by a Boolean array, and I just typed it in manually myself, but usually this would be given to you. And so the code really starts here. And so what I did was I watched the video, I coded it, and then I deleted it all and then recoded it from this point, and it worked. So yeah, this is pretty good that I can kind of take this problem and implement it, and I kind of understand it most of the way. So the part of this that is important is you're actually looping through k elements each time. So the DP array only has to be the size of k, because you only need to memorize that many, because for each step that you take, he visualized it like so if you have a DP array and you can if you have 1, 0 and 0 here, whereas like this is the first step, you could take 1 steps here, and then these 2 are red steps, right? If you want to know the next step, you only have to take the 3 before to know how many ways you can get to this next step, right? And that would be 1, because there's only one way you can get to this next step. And so each time you kind of recycle these last 3, or these last k, because k is equal to 3 in this case. And yeah, it's a pretty clever way of doing that. And then also just taking care of edge cases, right, where I minus j is less than 0, because you don't want to have that this I minus j throw an error in your code. But otherwise, made a lot of sense. If and he did index it at 1, and then use this less than or equal to n instead of 0 and less than n. And I thought that was interesting why he would do that. But I'm pretty sure you can implement it 0. You just have to add 1 to all the i's. Maybe it's just the way he preferred to do it. It actually makes more sense now that you think about it, because you're modding by k, and k is a real world value, like 3, 2, 1. Like you take 1, 2, 3 steps at a time, and it's not indexed by 0, it's indexed by 1. So if you're modding by k with I, maybe then that's why you'd start I and j at 1. Makes sense now that I talk myself through it. And then at the end, see out the kind of last element in your DP array, which would be n mod k, and or not the last element. The is that the last element? Because if you have n mod k, that would be I'm not sure. Have to think about that a little more. But maybe I just remembered that from coding it. I don't actually understand it. So I have to look at that a little more. But yeah, for now it seems pretty good understanding, or pretty okay understanding, at least besides for the last part. And I'm probably gonna move on tomorrow to the next video.